Hello, everybody. Neil McLaughlin here with the Insurance Appraisal Authority. I just wanted to give you a quick free resource. We come upon things every now and then, we evaluate them, we see if they're working and if they're, appear to be legitimate. This particular resource we have is a listing directory for appraisers and umpires. And I am going to screen share here and walk you through how we will how you will simply look it up and find it. I have it already in my history. So you just do insurance appraisal directory, and it'll come up first or second position depending on what browser you're using. So with this, you're going to come upon the insurance appraisal directory. It's a free directory, a free neutral directory. How this came about, ladies and gentlemen, is there's a group of people that got together and said that this is not really fair. That I'm only going to be listed as someone on a directory site if I pay a certain amount of money to take a class or get certified, then have to continue to pay money to get recertified and things like this. And we thought, that that's an interesting point to make. So we're endorsing this directory. It's free to join, and it seems to be the largest directory out there right now. You can search by specialty, the appraiser's name, a state. There's popular subspecialties, either for residential appraisals, commercial. If someone's seeking an umpire, they've got 2,104 people as we make this video now. It changes daily. And again, another section here, you can look up agricultural umpires, automobile appraisers if you need that, specialty things for art, antiquities, and jewelry. Then there's a feature section, but we're going to go down just basically how it works. You could search, compare, and then connect. You can register two ways. One, you can go all the way down to the bottom, which you can see I'm sharing here, or you can go up to the top, which simply says list your business. So let's go all the way down to the bottom here, add your free listing. And here we go. So we'll have John Q, appraiser, and then we're going to have appraiser at gmail.com. And then we'll have your phone number you're going to put in 555-121-1212. And then the city, let's just leave it with the default. We'll have Austin. And then in the great state of Texas, which we have a lot going on in appraisal right now. And we've done a show about that. And it's something that for you to be caught up on if you work in Texas. Now, the residential, I'm just going to click that, but you can actually put down whatever your primary specialty is. And then you can put your website down, appraiser.com or appraiser1.com, whatever your website would be. And then a little description to see if people, to catch their eye as to what they're looking for. You're going to be honest and tell people about your experience. So maybe you have 10 years of experience as an appraiser. You've done large loss, former IA, all right, and all these type of things you can put down. If you're licensed in Iowa or Louisiana, you might want to put that down. And then at the end, you just submit your listing. You'll get a response back that you've submitted, your submission's been received. And then what's going to happen is your listing's going to have to be verified. Okay. So it's going to be reviewed, and then they're going to call you and they're going to ask you some information, and you're going to verify that information. And then if you've put down that you're licensed in a state such as Iowa or Louisiana, they're going to check the publicly available information and records with that, and they're going to verify if what you say is actually true. So don't put anything in there. Don't use it as a typical resume or a job application where you kind of maybe embellish as far as what your credentials are. You don't want to do that, because after they find something like that out, they're going to not allow you to participate in the directory anymore. So it's important that you're very honest. Now, once you do get approved, and most of you will have no problem doing that, they are going to, you're going to avail yourself to badges that they have. So some of the badges that they have, you can put on social media, you can put on LinkedIn, you can embed them in your website, but it's a really interesting program. And again, a free resource. Why wouldn't you use it? And it really was made so that people can, who have a hard time finding people to add to their umpire list, or they're new to appraisal and they want to build up a stable of umpires, so to speak, to vet them. And also for desk adjusters or TPAs that do carrier work. We have appraisal growing, and there's certain areas of the country that are well served. So you may have to look at this directly to see who is servicing a particular area. Maybe you need someone who's licensed in Iowa as an umpire. I think there's only 69 or 70 of them at last count. So it's important that you use someone or promote somebody that is licensed. You don't want to go through a process of putting forth someone as an umpire and then find out that they can't even accomplish the umpire task because they aren't licensed in a particular state. With that, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you listening. It's another free resource we're bringing you. We hope you avail yourself of it and use it, and be honest when filling out that profile. All right. I'm Neil McLaughlin with the Insurance Appraisal Authority. Thanks for listening in. Until we see you next time, be well, and thanks for listening.